We got bananas in chat from Ollie95, I Love Cats, Alien Explorer, DBS, Mr. 10, Mother Yackle, Camo J. Oh, well, I can't even read these names because there's so many bananas. The amount of bananas is through the roof. It's over 9,000. It's beyond infinity. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone for putting those bananas in chat. Appreciate you all. One of these days, less of you are going to have to turn up so I can read more bananas, okay? No, I appreciate you all coming by. We had some new subscribers yesterday when I wasn't even streaming. What is going on? Infini Dodge 1337 if you're watching, which you're probably not. Thank you for the subscribe, and also Rendog E TV, not the Rendog himself, but Rendog E TV. Probably a Rendog fan. Mr. Pokerface says, "Welcome to my computer screen, X." Thank you. I'm glad to be on your screen. Thanks for the real estate. Appreciate it. Oh, not had the comment like that before. I like it. Tabo says everyone is being timed out for me. I can't see any timeouts. By the way, I've seen a few messages, people talking about double chat if you're in Internet Explorer. Yes, Twitch will have a double chat thing, and the Twitch devs seem to be quite angry about not being able to fix it. I don't know, Internet Explorer, something wrong with it. We've got to resubscribe for 6 months in a row, which is half a year, from Mother Yackle saying, "Happy Monday. That music was kicking, sir." Oh, I'm glad you like the music. It was from, now can I say the guy's name? Neil Sierra, something like that. Remixing loads of 90s naughty songs together. Just an absolute treat of a record. I've been enjoying it so much. Thought I'd put on 2 tracks off of that. Not the best tracks on the record either, actually. I think the song that stuck out the most to me on that record. Now everyone knows this song, right? I think she's on the piano going down the street. I think her name's Vanessa. I forget the second name. And it's got the strings that go do 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 in between when she sings. I forget the lyrics, but are terrible. Anyway, they take that song and they mix it with AC/DC's Back in Black vocal track, and it is just the strangest combination. It totally works, and I love it, and I think it's great. Okay, enough rambling about music. Alien Explorer is here, resubscribed 10 months in a row, saying 10 months already. It's an honour to watch you, Suma. Thank you for the lovely message. Thank you for resubscribing for 10 months. Also, Arangelo King is here for 18 months, going a year and a half, all my days. How's everyone doing? Hands in the air. Vanessa Carlton says, H. Turum. I'm so glad that you could get that from me going, It is Vanessa Carlton. I thought that earlier today as well, Vanessa Carlton. 1,000 Miles is the name of the song as well, yeah. If I'd have thought about it a little bit more, she says that a lot in the song. So, picture that song, but with AC/DC's Back in Black. He's going, hey, 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 I'm back in black. And it's like, what? Why does this work? Why did those things mix together? What are we going to do today? I'm so excited to play. I've been actually playing Sky Factory all day today, and I'm just loving it. It's so much fun to have, like, this is a great way to get into mods, just to have them so simply laid out. You don't have a world to distract you. You're just in a floating, you know, void, and you're going to build whatever you want to build. And I happen to want to build something with firewater. Didn't it involve something with combustion as well? Right, we've got to make these now, haven't we? So we've got some electrical steel. So silicon. Oh, wow, this is going to take us a bit, isn't it? The Dutchman, the Dutch MC says, actually pronounced my name wrong last time. I pronounce it more on a Dutch way. Well, if I were Dutch, I'd probably sound like someone who can pronounce it correctly. Mr. 10 says, X is singing, Dirtface. Now you know why I don't like to sing too much. Twitch watching farmer says, hey, X, love your streams. I've been sick all day and I was in really need of an X stream. I'm sorry to hear you've been sick. I hope you get better, buddy, and I hope the stream takes your mind off of it a little bit while we hang out here and work on doing some stuff and things, you know? Right, we need more silicon. How do we make silicon again? Isn't it from sand? Put sand in the sag mill, something like that. Not G Nitro says, X, did you fix the lighting update? The void lag. Someone tweeted me with a little change, and I made the change, and I don't know if it fixed it, but things seem to be good at the moment. We need to use the sag mill. We should probably craft another one of these, you know. So that's going to make silicon, right? And the silicon's going to go in here. And, uh-oh. We kind of don't want it to do that right now. Let's put it on that one. Right, now the silicon's going to stay there. Very good. So let's go get some more sand. Just make some more of that. I think making a sag mill is a great idea. I also just realised we might have the things that we need already. Look at that. So you've already got a few of those. Can we make that as well? No, no piston. Ha, no woods. Let's type in logs. Ooh, oak. Ha, there we go. Oak wood, that's the one. Lord Bozer says, I think today is the end of my 8-day bad luck streak. What is a bad luck streak for streaming? No, wait, why did I assume streaming? 8-day. Whatever is this bad luck streak, I hope you get over it. The Dutch MC says, X, you pronounced it the right way this time. Oh, that's good to know, that's good to know. Clean99 Mo says, hi Asuma, hello to you. Waffles Salix says, I'm not sure if anything Asuma, but if you want to find that song on YouTube, it's named AC/DC versus Vanessa Carlton, but I'm not sure it's the one you're talking about. I've got a feeling it's not, because that's not the name of the song on the record that I have. The name of the record will be Mouth something, like Mouth Sounds was one of his previous ones, and he always puts mouth on it, I think. J2 the Osh says, X, do you know Murphy's Law? If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. That has been my life today. Well, I'm glad to have a derpy X to cheer me up. You know, that rule can be a little bit misinterpreted, I think. Like, we often attribute it to when things go wrong. You know, sounds reasonable, but I think the rule is sort of more like, if you're like a, let's say, a designer or an engineer, like, you shouldn't think this could happen, but probably never. Like, you know, it's sort of saying, yeah, it's as simple as what it says. But I feel like you always hear it being quoted in a situation where someone's sort of expressing that something bad's happened, whereas that thinking can also lead to avoiding bad things, right? Does that make sense? Or am I just waffling on? I tend to waffle on a lot, you know, it's a thing that happens here. Where are we going to get power from? We're trying to make a new power source. I think I'm just going to plop this down over here in this area. Looks like it's getting a little bit coming through. Let's put in sand in here. You're going to have to get out of there, my friend. Make room for more silicon. Right, and then over here, what we got to do, we also got to sag that stuff as well, don't we? Don't we? Right, that'll do. Make us some of that, please. These things can go into here for now. Neil Ciciegra is awesome, says TSJ Game Studio. See, you can spell his name, and I almost read it correctly. First Lady is here with some bananas. Thank you for the bananas. Welcome to the stream. It's called ACVC, Alien Explorer. You're right, that's the name of it. ACVC is the name of the song. Lord Boses says, hey X, are you Belgium? Because you seem to waffle on a ton. I'm not Belgium, I'm English. I'm sure you would know that by now. Come on. Right, let's... Oh, right, I put the coal down in this one, that's right. And you get sulfur as well. Oh, you can convert that into gunpowder, that's good to know. I think you can smelt this stuff as well. No, you can't, okay. Thought Pocket Aggro says, come on X, make an extreme reactor. Forever forget about more power. I watched a tutorial on how to make an extreme reactor today and I didn't understand it. I walked away a bit confused. I think I understand nothing really. I don't know. I don't learn very well. You knew that already though, didn't you? Alright, let's grab that. Now we just need half a stack of that stuff. We've almost got it. Cool. Lord Bozer says, really X, it's Belgium because it's known for waffles. I didn't know that Belgium was known for waffles. Ulav says, just finished a pedagogy class today at university. Can finally relax through it. What on earth is that? I ain't got a clue. That's what I ain't got no clues, you know. Right, so now we've got all the materials that we need. We need to put them in here. And get that stuff, bam, going into the electrical steel. First person on the chef says, hey X, loving this series. I'm loving it too. Not G Nitro says, "Lo, I'm listening to ACVC now." It's cool, right? It's really weird and really cool. Mariacle says, "I legit want a waffle." Thanks, Asuma. Hey, I'm not the one talking about waffles. People are asking me about the waffles. I'm just waffling on. That's all I do. This stuff needs to be put. That can go in there. So can this cactus. We're forever going to have little bits of cactus and stuff going in. Anthrosis Fury. Belgium is known for their waffles, chocolate, and beer. The chocolate bit, yeah, Belgian chocolate sounds like a thing, but the beer, wouldn't know. Wouldn't know. Just chuck that up there. Right, so our electrical steel will now be coming into the system. So we start off That's the wrong thing, isn't it? We start off with... we need fluid tanks as well. Well, just so happens, I'm going to need a lot of them now that I think about it. I'm going to need a lot of those for sure, because we want some not just for making these as well. I reckon we're going to need a lot of them. Right, it also wants those things, which are nice and simple. Make a stack, or almost a stack. Let's get some wood again. Okay, that'll do. Make more of those things. Bam. And now we can make loads of those, except we need some of that, some of this. Bam. X, you should probably get a farming MM, says Pale Ghost. What is a farming MM? One thing at a time, remember, peeps. Today we're working on our power situation. Bam, 48 of those. Ha, but now I can't make more of my fluid tanks, can I? So let's make more of these. I'm glad we've got like stupid amounts of iron now. Okay, let's make loads of those. Bam, 36. What was the thing in the middle? Glass. Aha, we're low on glass. But anyway, we can make a stupid amount of this stuff now. Let's go for... Oh, no we can't. Why aren't there fluid tanks on the side? I just made a load of those. Hang on, something weird's happening here. Look. It doesn't know to pull them out again. Well, that is odd. And let's start off with 8 of these suckers, you know. And then we'll grab some of these fluid tanks. Oh, gluid tank? There's no such thing. You fool. Spikearm says, hello X. Hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Annie Innie says, Nightbot, will you marry me? I can't see Nightbot's messages, so I don't know what its answer will be. Sam Rapp says, hooch power. Oh, we're not doing hooch, we're doing this stuff. Right, so if we look at the uses of a combustion tank, we can see that with rocket fuel, that's not what we're making, isn't it? Or are we doing hooch? Fire water, that's the one. We also need water up here. And then the two of those, in theory, generate that together. So here's what I'm thinking. Oh, I love this song. I'm thinking for an array that doesn't look too terrible, we could put one of those there, one of them here, and then have water on the outside. Right, so the fire water can spread down the middle. And then you've got like a 5-block array. Cool. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. As for seeing much of what this block is, you know, texture-wise, interface, whatever, don't think it's going to be too interesting. Okay, so we need this thing to pull from behind, which it's doing. Excellent. And then it's going to pull from the front where we also have water. Question is, how are we going to move the water about? I think we're going to craft a sink and use some fluid conduits. Hex, what armor do you have to fly? Says me likes spy. Me likes pie. What? Dude, they're mere names. I use this thing. And me and Rendog have an episode coming out later in the week. I think it'll be Thursday. Yeah, Thursday we've got an episode coming out where we'll show you how to do that nice and easy. What is firewater? Says Amir X Game. I'll show you what the firewater is and how we're making it. Right, so now we need a sink. But we don't have one. So we need to make one. Right, so you have everything you need. You do, that's fantastic, it saves me time. Right, and then we're going to go for fluid. Fluid conduit. In fact, I want to do 2 sinks just for symmetry reasons. So let's try and make another one. And the bucket is empty, isn't it? Let's grab that sucker. Bam. Nozit here with a tea reminder. Thank you, my friends. I do have a cup of tea. Oh, 14 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if it's ready yet. I think it might need like 1 or 2 more. Spy Dragon says beverage reminder. Ding ding. You people are amazing letting me know about my beverage, because I'll forget without you. I'll tell you what, I would absolutely forget so quickly, it's ridiculous. Right, now we have our fluid conduits coming down the side here. So they'll be the same on both sides, right? Symmetry reasons. This will be on extract, and then this one will be on insert, and we'll be making power. Ah, yeah, look at that. ATRF per tick. Not terribly impressive, but we're going to make an array. So that's 80. We should also be able to make, 160, so on, right? Let's do 4 on one side, 4 on the other, and then we've got to get those tanks working together. It's going to be a good system, I reckon. Going to be a good one. Leo the Corgi says, I've just made a new world in Sky Factory 3. Anyone have tips or tricks? Honestly, go check out the Sky Factory series I did with Ren on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Because we've done it in a way where we show you every step that we're taking. We show you all the tips and tricks to get going, you know? I Love Cat says, well, this is cool. I'm glad you're liking it. What tea is it, says Lord Carnage. It is is it Celion tea? I can never quite know if I'm saying it correctly or butchering it, but it is that type of tea. Let's get a few more of those combustion things up in here, you know? Oh, I'm just thinking we might be able to stack these higher as well in the future if ever we want to upgrade it. So that's a good thing. Aha, now I can do this. No, I can't, because that other thing. The pistons! We need more of those! Come on now, 42, that's amazing, right. And now it's going to mess me about again. Jeez, this game, I'll tell you. I just want to make some combustion engines. Is it too much to ask, peeps? Right, there we go. We've got 8 of them. That leaves us with 8 tanks. I think that's going to be perfect. So we'll put these 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've built like 1/2 of the total array. Then we've got to put the tanks in, and then we've got to get this firewater moving through. Now, at the moment, it is staying full up, which is nice to see. And I think all of this should be relatively easy to configure. Infinity Dodge says, Asuma noticed me, and every time you read my chats, you butcher my name. Infinity Dodge, I am so sorry for butchering your name. I do not mean to do so. I Love Cat says, every time I hear X says he's butchering words, I think about Well, I mean, you got me there. Octadaic capacitors? Is that not how I'm supposed to say it? Jeez, I don't know what to do. 123 Cool says, X, you should try making a cow in a jar. It's really easy and a good source for making food. Hey, that is a good idea because it's in the book and we haven't done stuff in the book. We've actually got a little list of things we're going to do. Maybe when we've done that, we should start cracking through the things that are in the book. You know, makes sense, right? To get some things done. By the way, over 1,000 peeps here today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate you coming by. And of course, as always, if you ain't hit that follow button here on Twitch, be sure to do so. Get some derpiness every other day. Golden Carrot with the spam. GG. Well done. Well done, you. That'll be destroyed by Nightbot. Just wasting your energy, smashing your hands on the keyboard. Drac Ulaman says, X, you forgot about the thing you did last stream in that mod, you know. Oh man, the what's it me doodle. Oh yeah, and the thingy me bobber. Jeez, how could I forget about that? It's so significant and important. Anyway, let's forget about that and go back to doing fluid conduits. Right. Fluid conduits, we need them. Can we craft some? Nope, because we ain't got the stuff and things. Quite clear glass. I can't say it properly. Quite clear glass. We need sand to begin with. Okay, and then we can actually... No, we can't do it triple. Right, so we do the sand into glass and then the glass... Yep, that's the way it goes. Rocky Avalon says, I just spilled my tea all over me. Oh, that's the worst, isn't it? I feel your pain. I'm going to have a little bit of tea right now and hope I don't spill it. Alright, first tea sip for the stream. Mmm. Oh yeah, that is delicious. Delicious, but also piping hot, and now my belly feels very warm. Infinity Dodge says, Asuma, okay, that's important, so let's forget about it immediately. Exactly. Epic K9 says, X, you need to get things to do the stuff, to get the items to win the game. Oh, right. Okay, I thought we were trying to lose the game. Well, we're going to have to change that. So now we grab our glass, and we're going to slap it back in there. I don't care that it's not finished. I'm telling you, I would just like to put some glass in here and get some quite clear glass. Right, that's the way you do it, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that's the one. Excellent. I Love Cat says, Loex, you start to say, like Rendog. Rendog's a pretty infectious guy, you know what I mean? Like, his mannerisms, they're contagious. Okay, they get you in the mood, you know. So now I enjoy my tea more thanks to that fella. That's a good thing, is it not? I think that's a good thing. Have you tried eating a clock? It's very time consuming, says Lord Carnage. The ironic thing is that it probably is. It would probably take you a long time to eat a clock. Now, I'm not encouraging this, okay, but somewhere out there in the world, there's a chap who likes to eat, of all things, he likes to eat aeroplanes. Okay, so this guy decided that over a very long period of time, he'd slowly consume the contents of an aeroplane. Not encouraging you to do the same thing, not at all. Don't think it's a good idea. Don't know how he got away with it. But that would be someone who could technically eat a clock and it would be time consuming. Do you know what I am saying? Right, we're going to click on this. Ah, that's not quite what I was looking for. Yikes, we might have to reprogram. Oh, uh-oh. X is in trouble. Oh, okay, wait. So you right click it on this one. Okay, that works differently to the other types. So we want to put that one on insert. Insert. Ah, they're already ready. They're already ready. Right, they're already ready, Freddy. So you're not... Okay, right, so now we got to... Oh, man, we got to do this all manually, you know. We've got to set them all to pull. But this thing... Right, this thing stores the power and the liquid, so it's not like the power... I don't know, there's not like any other penalty here to... Hey, no. There's no other penalty to consider, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Wait, yep, that one. This is going to take me a while, I think, to get into a groove. So anyway, what we're going to do with this one is we're going to set the side here to push-pull like that, right? And this one we're going to set push-pull and push-pull. So now the fluids are going to flow down between... That one's out already. It's probably filling up these, right? Yep, that one's filling up. Does this one... To do it properly? Yep, pull. So that one's going to fill up first than the other one. Well... It kind of looks dodgy, doesn't it? Like it's... What is it doing? That's full. That's full. This is full. This is empty, but that's not filling up, and nor is that. So something. Oh, I think the push-pull thing here might be messing about with it. You know, might be messing about with it. Nathan Knight says, "Hi X, can I take a quick look at your auto sieve and hammer system? I'm falling behind on the tech tree." You could have a look at this, but I tell you got to go watch my Sky Factory series on YouTube. Episode 12, I believe, is the one where I super upgraded and made a way better system than what you're looking at right here. Did some really cool stuff with the Ender IO conduits. So yeah, like, hang on. X, there's a push-pull option, says Pale Ghost. Yes, that's what we're using though, right? Or did I do it wrong? Push. Oh. Okay. I didn't realise I did that one wrong. Wait a minute. Am I going balmy? Didn't I just do this? I just sat here and did that, did I not? Maybe I did it on the wrong sides. Push-pull. Push-pull. I'm a little bit worried now. Let's go back to this one. None. Okay, that's good. Honestly, I honestly thought I just sat here and did that, and now I feel really weird that I've looked and seen that the settings are... What on earth did I do? Billy Fox says, you set it to push, geez. Well, I did on one of them, but I kind of remember sitting here... I don't know how to explain that. I could have swore I just set a few of them to push-pull. I mean, the liquids went through, right? They were going into the next tank. That's something I've got to watch back, I tell you. Right, so push-pull on that one, push-pull on this one. Cool, so now the liquids are flowing through. It's very good, and they're probably filling up these sides, and now they're generating all of this stuff. Terrific. Looks like the water is doing okay as well. It's when we take the power out of this system that we might just see it go to its knees. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. So I think we're up to this one. Push-pull, yep. Let's try the next one. You did set it to push only, says Tree. Yes, the one I set to push only, right? But in my head, I could have swore I just opened up 2 or 3 of these in a row and set all the sides to push-pull. And then we hadn't. So I don't know. I have no explanation. Let's forget about it. Let's pretend it never happened. You know. It's not like I ever do something ridiculous like that on these streams. I mean, that never happens. So Luna Paint says, "Poor Asuma, his work going to waste." Hey, I don't think this is going to waste, man. I think this is all. It's all going to be good. Good in the hood, homie. You know. It's going to be all right. Right. Let's do that. And now we've got to do. It's just forever doing something, really. I've noticed though, if you look at this, it's based on the way you're facing, so that makes it easy for me. This means that I have to go and spin this thing around, so you can make things a little bit easier for yourself when you're playing with Ender.io, and that's what I should be doing. I wasn't doing it, but now I've learned, so all is good, you know. Right, so you have been configured, as we can see by the fuel that's going into the system. Tom D. Hugo says, X, maybe you hit shift when changing the settings and reset all sides. Is that a thing you can do? That sounds kind of dangerous. I don't want to accidentally reset everything, that's for sure. Okay, I'm thinking the way we distribute into this is probably not great. I'm thinking now, you see, we want to use the same network of pipes. We can still do that. We can still... Oh my goodness me. I'm going to have to remove this floor because I figured something out today that's... Actually, no, it's not going to work. So I figured out how to do the one-way piping system, right? So if we make a one-way system with this, it's a problem because one thing is trying to... How does that work? Right. So this one's going to send an item somewhere, right? So the water is going to go all the way down here and bam, right? Now a retrieval node... With the one-way system, is the retrieval node going boom, boom, boom? In fact, I know it is, but the thing is, then the item or whatever it is comes back. I think they're both going to work on the same logic, so we could potentially set up a one-way system here. But what I think would be smarter to do is have a line of Ender.io conduits somewhere around here. So I think we need like an intermediate tank, maybe. And then a line that's going to distribute the fluids to this. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But we need to do the upgrades first. I think maybe we should just get it running and worry about that stuff later. And focus on getting the upgrades now. Because we got some down here. We got some up there. We also need to put all this power somewhere. We need to build like capacitors. Oh my goodness me. We need to do a lot of stuff. Why does it say Suma's team says Voodoo Voodoo? I don't know. I don't know where it says that either. So Thanks a lot is here. He says we have to remove the floor because I figured something out today. Famous last words. Well, hey, it'd be easy because I can just use Vein Miner. And putting it back is going to be kind of easy as well. We got a resubscribe for 4 months in a row from Corshi D saying finally able to catch the stream again. Thanks for the awesome content. Welcome back and thanks for continuing to resubscribe. Is that an angel ring? Says Nathanite 2. Yes, it is an angel ring that we're using. Can you build the last Ender.io fluids yet? Says Mr. Raylex. Not yet, not yet. We haven't got that far. I think what I would like to do right now, we've got 2 patterns available. I mean, I can make more, but I want to make one of those. In fact, we should probably make all 3. So let's also tell this thing to make some patterns. There they are. Let's get like 30. Oh, okay. Not enough glass at the moment. We could potentially automate glass with a little bit of this as well. Probably need to automate a few things. Do we even have 20? No, we don't have 20 in the system. So we've got a cobblestone generator. I feel like perhaps we should have one of these permanently making sand, and then some of that sand should be permanently turned into glass, but we probably just want to get our power system up and running first. Cloud says, Asuma's team in the single player world, my life every day with my own team. Oh, Asuma's team. I know what you're on about now. You're on about the chunks. Asuma's team. Yeah, we got some chunks loaded and it calls it Asuma's team. Sophia says, hi X, it's my first stream, but I've been subscribed to your YouTube for a long time. Well, thank you for coming over to checking out the stream, and thanks for watching me on YouTube as well. Appreciate that. Do you have solar panels in this mod pack, says the Royal Gamer? We do. Delicious tea. One of the things I wanted to do was put a solar panel on top of this controller, so if ever we have power issues, it's got its own dedicated power as well, which kind of sounds like a smart idea, right? But anyway, we're trying to make patterns, man. What's going on with the patterns? We should probably be able to make those by now. There we go. And in they come. We're crafting them away like crazy. Wild Key says, how did you fix your lag issue, Asuma? I changed a little something with a fluid pipe and it seems to have worked. So I don't know if that was the cause or just restarting the world helped. Could have been many things. There's so many things we need to start auto-crafting and putting into the system, you know? Right, and I want to make a basic capacitor bank as well. So we'll take that, and then we'll take the recipe for the redstone, and we'll put it in there. Right, some more auto-crafting. What's we got going on in here? Not a lot. There's no Ender IO stuff in that one. Or that one. That one's full up. So is that. Wait, there's 3 here. Which one? Right, this one didn't have a capacitor in. We'll put that in there. And then the capacitor bank. Now these are reserved for mystical agriculture. And you are the loot bags. Right, so I'm running out of space. We'll put it in there for now, I think. Be nice to space them out a bit more. Gosh dog it says automate all the things. I know, right? It's sort of the point. It feels a bit weird at this stage in the game to start automating sand and cobble, but it's the kind of thing we're going to have to do, right? Every time we encounter something, we should really be adding that to this list. So we don't have our second page, right? So no, sorry, sand. Then we would automate glass, right? And then this just becomes a thing that's there now, and we can deal with it later. So there's do you know what? There's farms for those materials, but I don't want to use everything that way. I've got another idea in my head. So we actually did the Enderman seeds. We done that. We farm. Right, we haven't done item collection. We have sort of got a crude blaze farm. It served its purpose. And actually we're using seeds to farm that stuff now. So auto crafting for items. That's for mystical agriculture, but we'll do that after the one above. Upgrade for solarium. I think that meant enchanting. I don't know what that meant. Build new power system. We're in the middle of that. New sieve system. Upgrade mob farm. Yeah, okay. So we've still got to focus on power a little bit. Right, and that means we've got to make... So I was trying to make capacitor banks. We've also got to make some... Is it extra utilities too? I believe it is. We've got to make some of these power things. For grid power. That's not for grid power. Which ones are grid power, which ones are not? So we've got windmills, water mills. I don't want to set up the water mill again, you know. We got a new subscriber here and a resubscribe, but I'll read them in a second because I'm just browsing my eyes over this. Just trying to think what's going to be easier. It's going to be a bit of a pain to set up as well, the lava one. You've seen how I do the water one. It's a bit of a pain, right? But it's so much more efficient than anything else. Is that all of them? I mean, what are they called? Passive generators. Oh, I wonder if I can search that then. I can. Right, so these are the... right, so solar panels are a thing. And you'd have to make a lunar panel as well. Oh, interesting. So, an equal amount of sonars for lunars... I don't know. What way should I go, guys? I'm really not sure. Because I could build a big old array of sonar and lunar panels quite easily now. It's just the other stuff's a bit of a pain to set up. Fire mill, 2 over fire. That's going to be quite easy to do a lot of. But still, it's nowhere near as much as the water mill. I think we're going to end up building the water mill, basically, aren't we? You know. Oh, well. Forkira says, your water mills can be set up in the middle of your squid farm. Huh. There's an idea. I know what you're saying when you say that, and I'm thinking, can you do it that way? Can you actually do it that way? Well, I would like some more wood, please. Jeez. Right, let's craft that stuff up, throw it in, and try and make one more of them. Right, so grab a water mill. Does this really work? We're at 5160. Weren't we at 50? What did I say? 5160? Hang on. 5160, right. That hasn't made any more power because it's not the right type of flowing water. Now that would have been really convenient. It's a different type. I'm getting all sorts of noises in here. I'm going to have a sip of tea. I'm going to read these out. Mr. Leemans has subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. Also, Barty Boys has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate the support. For Kira73 is here resubscribing for 2 months in a row. And Princess Kimchi has resubscribed for 6 months in a row, saying, love your videos, you got me fiance to play Sky Factory. Well, that's awesome. The more people playing Sky Factory, the better, I say. We've also got a donation here from Rocky Avalalalalalalon saying, don't make a void resource miner yet. Make a quantum quarry. It's the only way to get ores. And you need ores to craft the void ore miner. Basically, if you make the void resource miner, you'll have to make the quantum quarry anyway to get ores later. Does the quantum quarry get you regular resources then, Rocky? That's the reason I want to build the resource one, you know. But we're nowhere near that yet, remember. We're nowhere near doing that. So when the time comes, we will get towards that stuff. Unfortunately, modded, like, you can do a lot, you can play powerfully, but it can be a bit slow. There's always a lot of configuring and upgrading and sorts to be done, which is why I like streaming it actually, because it just makes it feel a bit more casual, you know. I'm wondering if we could use some of the space pigman down here to build our watermill farm. I'm not sure. Rocky Avalon says yes. Yes to what? What did I ask you? I've forgotten already. You know how it works, Rocky. You know how it works. I'm the worst, I know. So I think if we look at what I've done different here, I haven't removed the block below. So we can just do it flat on the ground, actually. That's not as difficult as... Why did I always get it? Okay, so when I've done this before, I've got it so that the water flows down a block as well. I'm not sure why I made it... Oh, I know. I know, because you can't do it diagonal. Right. I now see why I did that before. Aha, I know what to do. I know what to do, peeps. Don't worry. It's actually a lot easier. I think I might have overcomplicated how to make one of these for the sake of like making it neat or compact. Something like that is my mistake. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. X is a derp. That's all you need to know. We've got to craft this stuff up first into that, and then do you do it again? Oh yes, you do. Yes, you diddly do. And then you do that. Right. We've also got a resubscribe for 3 months in a row from Scottish Sniper 9 saying congrats on passing your driving test, X. Just wondering if you ever thought of giving snowboarding a go. I went snowboarding in Val Thorns in France and it was awesome. As always, keep up the awesome work. I have thought about it. First of all, thank you for resubscribing. Great question. I don't think I would bother, honestly. The reason why is because I know that snowboarding takes a lot longer to learn. But I've seen people go snowboarding past me, and it doesn't look like it offers that much more than skiing. Like, I feel like the buzz of skiing and snowboarding is going down the slopes, enjoying the atmosphere, the views are amazing, and like moving down the snow fast is a lot of fun. And snowboarding, like, that looks sort of similar to me. It looks like a similar rush going down the slope. It might be a little bit different, I'm sure it is, but it doesn't convince me that I should like take the time to learn, because you don't learn in one weekend. If you go on a skiing trip for a weekend, you know, take a couple of lessons on a dry slope beforehand, and you know, by the end of the weekend you're now good enough to ski by yourself. But snowboarding, you're looking at like a couple of trips to pick it up, so I probably wouldn't. Rocky Avalon says skiing is better because you face forward. That's another thing. When you ski, you're always looking forward in front of you. With snowboarding, you're going to have to twist your neck all the time because you've got to go sideways. Scottish Sniper says I only took 3 lessons and picked it up. Well, you're a natural. Maybe you're a skateboarder as well, because I've heard that if you do skateboarding, there's a lot of similarities. And there's Ninja Brit saying, X, if you ever had a skateboard You can learn to snowboard, and I learned to snowboard in 1 day. 1 day, that's crazy. Crazy cool, well done. I just saw something that we need to do. We need to grab that. We need to grab this. And why are they separate? Like, oh no, because I just took out a stack. Well, that makes complete and utter sense. Ooh, we've also got a load of junk filling up our system. I'll have to avoid some of that stuff at some point. Hi! Oh jeez, look at your googly eyes! Get wrecked, son! I need to put a torch down somewhere, don't I? Because that could have been a creeper. And that would have been bad. And that would have been a sad day. I think it probably spawned over here, right? Cool! Skiing is more for the view and snowboarding is more for the adrenaline rush in my opinion. I've done both and I used to skateboard, says Danny Chan. Yeah, you're sort of convinced. I'm sort of probably convincing myself more that skiing's right for me. Like, I'm not too keen on the adrenaline rush. I had a bit of that when I was skiing when I went down some slopes that were a bit much for me, you know. So there was this one slope that was awful. It was a red, and it was really worn out. It was narrow, and there were little bits of plants poking up under the snow. I mean, I'm complaining about going down a slope that was like battered, but. I fell over a good 7 or 8 times, and I filmed it all as well. I still haven't even touched any of my skiing footage. I got a bit disappointed by how the camera probably wasn't set up right, and the angle wasn't so great, you know. Nathan Knight says that Sumer is jealous of a spider with crazy eyes. I want crazy eyes like that, man. Helmet 4 is here, resubscribing for 4 months in a row, saying, sorry I can't stay and watch the whole stream. I'll catch you on the second channel. Just wanted to resub and say I love watching your streams. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And hello to you watching on the second stream when you are in the future. From the past to the future. Let's have a look. So I did that. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to auto-craft them, right? Yeah. Now this is an auto-crafter. So if we want that to always automatically craft, it goes into something like this one. And when we put those materials back into the system, you can see the emeralds going up and the blaze rods because they are being automatically crafted. Sweet! Open a chance cube, says Chromo Tag Fan. Unfortunately, I've made it a bit of a rule that I'm not going to do loot bags and chance cubes on this stream. I'm going to do that on my YouTube series with Rendog, and then on this I'm just going to focus on the other stuff. Series Bob says, when snowboarding you have to prepare to fall a lot. No matter how good you are when snowboarding, you always fall. If you're skiing, you can correct yourself far more easy. Yes, that's another thing that I've heard. Tom DeHugo is here, resubscribing for 2 months in a row, saying thanks for the great content. No problem, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. And what were we doing? We were waiting on this thing, really. I should have been more productive then and thought of something else that we could do while waiting, but I just started nattering away, reading my chat again, didn't I? So I thought of a story, though. I thought of a funny story. Now, like, when I was growing up, skateboarding was probably at its peak as being like a cultural thing that was getting big. Is when the Tony Hawk's games were really popular. Probably around the time of like Tony Hawk's 2/3. And I loved those games. They were so much fun, and I was really good at them because, to be fair, it's not a game of skill. It's a game of learning how to execute combos at the right time, and then you can chain your combos forever. We used to do like manuals and stuff that just lasted for ages, and you know how to link all your tricks together, and you could score millions of points at once. It was so good. Anyway, I had a skateboard, gave skateboarding a try, and we went to a skate park, and like this, I'm talking about like the shallowest of like drop-ins. Like, I'm talking like half a foot. I don't know how much of a drop-in it was. It's not a half pipe. It was something really, really simple. And I leant backwards as I went down, and I landed on my tailbone. And I was like, nope, never gonna do this again. Like, it totally put me off. Totally put me off. I'd learned to manual though. I could like, you know, push the board along and then go on 2 wheels. That was nice and easy. And I was learning to ollie, which is where you jump it off the board, off the ground, and land on it. Teresa's cough. He kind of gave away his generation just now. I say a lot of things that give away what generation I'm from. It's no secret. Angry K9 says, lol, I am really bad at games of skill. There are games that came out 20 years ago that I still can't beat. I wouldn't call it skill though. I really do feel like it was just you know, learn how to do the trick, and then figure out how you link one to the other. Maybe you would call that skill. I don't know. To me, it wasn't like too much of a challenge. It was sort of like a technique that you figured out. You know, you just learned to time things, and then it became really simple. It was just how long could you chain them for. Now, why is this like not going into the grid? Oh, is this broken? I think it might be broken. Let's try that again. Right, well, we got one bit of it, but now we need the other bit. Jeez. Oh, no, it won't do that bit. It's broken. I can't... Wait. Oh, is it full? Hang on. Hang on a minute. Why would it be full? Last time we checked. That is probably pumping too much stuff into the system, right? I betcha. Okay, what do we do? Panic stations. No, we make another disc. So, 64k. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Oh, we are missing something. Sand will... Right, okay, right, we gotta... I'm getting it to craft anyway. We've got to grab some more sand out of the system. Oh, man, we need to automate that soonish, you know. Let's get you doing some stuff. Let's see if we've got another capacitor in the system as well. Let's get that glass in there. Oh man, it's like stations, panic stations a go, basically. I would like one of those. Yes, please. Oh, geez, we don't have that. Well, a double will do for now. Sweet, let's get that thing put into here. Let's speed it up. Derp faces in chat. GG. I'm messing it all up. Nah, this ain't no derp, you know. This will happen. Like, stuff will fill up eventually. I think another way we can combat this though. Oh, I can't even click things in. Is to grab an exporter or craft one. We need that. Well, I'm gonna get it to go and do stuff anyway. So we need that silicon. Quite bad. And I can't put it into the system. Right, so in order to push it in, I think we might need to... Oh, look at those bows. I know how to fix this problem. Why did those appear? So if I click some of these bows out... No. So we really need an exporter and a filter really quickly, is the problem. And maybe I have to borrow an exporter? This is trouble, peeps. We have an exporter here that is putting cobble. Right, so we can pinch an exporter there. Excellent. And my inventory is slowly filling up. Right, so then we need to export particular items into a trash can. X, what is your favourite mod? Says the Dutch MC. Good question. Right now, it's not refined storage, funny enough, because it's messing up. No, it's my fault. It's my fault. Right, trash can, we need that. Oh, we need stone. Oh, I used all my stone. Oh. I don't know what that is. It's just a noise I make. Right. Thank goodness for you. It shouldn't be able to... I think it puts it into this chest. Shouldn't be able to put the stone into the system, so we'll get it from there. This is craziness. Craziness, I tell ya. SR says environmental tech and solar... tech and solar capacitors and flux points and plugs is the best for power at this stage in the game. You're probably right, but I like to do things... in a weird way. I don't know. I like to do things different, you know. I'm a rebel. Okay, there we go. Trash can. We got that. So now we need to export things into the trash can. We shall start off by placing a block here. Do you know what? We were going to move all these cables upwards eventually, so they're above us, because that makes a lot more sense. Okay, now we want to void these things. We want it to... not compare damage, to ignore the MBT, and that's kind of it really. Ignore redstone signal, yeah, so it's just going to be active around the clock, and away it goes. Quick, let's jump up top and see it destroying bows. Bows get wrecked, that's what I say. Yeah, down they go. Those ones are all stacked up, can you believe it? Can I start moving things in? No, we still can't move things in. X, do you have any tips for a starting YouTuber? I do. My tip is always to make sure you're having fun and not to invest money in things. Don't go throwing money at something thinking you need some fancy microphone. just start off by having fun and seeing if you like it. You might try and make a YouTube video and go, this sucks, I don't like this. This isn't for me. And you wouldn't want that to happen, would you? Actually, what we need is a stack upgrade, and I just happen to have one. Or would we need a stack upgrade? No, we wouldn't. I need to eat really bad. There's tons of eat emotes in chat, and I look at them and I'm like, oh, I love the emotes. They're really nice. And I just completely ignore the fact that you guys are telling me what I need to do right now. Let's also get rid of these bows. Aha, this is where we want the speed upgrade. Why do I have a stack upgrade in my inventory now? Maybe we were using that on the exporter beforehand. Right, are we better? No, we're still not better. We are still all out of luck. We got to take these things now. They've got to go, I tell you. They've got to go. Cloud says he's noticed. I've noticed at last. We thought it would never happen. Okay, right, now we've got to get rid of all the gold armor. Surely that's going to help. Yep, I can start to put things back into the system. Just a little bit at a time. It's working. Alright, let's get in there. Let's grab another set of armor that appears frequently. No leggings, though. Oh, there's the leggings. So were there gold leggings, actually? Were gold leggings a thing? They were. I missed them. We got noises in my ear. I need to read them. Jeez, I'm so far behind. Goodness me. All these distractions. We'll achieve very little today, this stream, I've got a feeling. It's just going to be about me being a derp. Oh no, I got rid of the boots, because it didn't work the way I thought it would. Well, all of that stuff's getting voided. And if we go look at our... Well, where would we go, actually? Yeah, I think we'd look at our discs over here. Right, still not good. Something is filling up our like system, and it isn't those things. Must be something else in here, you know. Eggs might be a problem. We should probably void those until we know we need them. In fact, we got some maintenance to do here. I thought we were trucking along like a pro. Oh no. Getting carried away with yourself. Yeah, look, we got lots to do. Well, at least we know what we're doing now. We're going to build some more exporters, aren't we? And filter out some more items. Okay. We got one. We would like some more, though. Do we have our 4K disc yet? I don't think we do. Exporter. Let's make another 2. Excellent. There it all goes. Right, so now what we would like to do is try and put more items back into the system. Nope, still full up. Yikes, I think it might be those eggs, you know. Right, let's catch up on our messages. We're waiting on that stuff. Let's put a bit more in there. Cool, messages time. Right. Jeez, I'm so far behind. 8 minutes, right. Elizabethan has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate your support. We got J Clarky98 here, resubscribing for 6 months in a row, saying, damn, 6 months already. I love watching you, X. Keep up the good work. Kind of Q&A here. What's the top thing on your bucket list? That's a good question. I don't actually have a bucket list. I kind of don't walk around with... There's things that I want to do, like in the coming year I want to drive to different places around England and like, I don't know, go for a day of cycling or running at like a lake or something like that. That's kind of on my mind. But that's generally how I roll. I just sort of, if something's like, oh, you know, I want to do this and it's doable, I'll put it on my mind and go do it. I think maybe longer term, travelling, you know, seeing more of the world is probably one of those classic bucket list things. But otherwise, I don't really have anything specific to mind, you know. I try and take things a day at a time and just focus on like feeling good and doing stuff that makes you, you know, keep yourself happy and busy and doing what you want to do. That's kind of how I think. Tree says 8k slime balls. What? 8k slime balls? How have I not registered this yet? Wow. They probably need to be put in storage drawers, don't they? In fact, the culprits are probably these ones at the top. We only got 100k storage, so that's 10% to gunpowder. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Right, let's continue to catch up on these messages. It kind of feels like maybe by choosing the exporters I've gone after the like the short way of doing this, you know. We need some cables over here as well. Short way. Cartman says X is the 10k gunpowder. Also, you can save the X by putting external storage. 2 storage drawers. I'm actually going to get rid of the eggs until I want to use them, is my plan. But we'll focus on... Let's see if we've got any drawers then. Ah, you see, we actually got, like, drawers. Why are those... Ah, those are 2x2s. Right, so... I go down here, and we say... Like, let's add a couple. So gunpowder's going to be one of them now, isn't it? Right, and then we'd want... Oh! Those things have appeared. Well, okay. Let's go grab that gunpowder. We need an exporter with a stack upgrade and a speed upgrade. We need cables as well. Right, I'm going to solve this problem, and then we're going to get back on it, you know what I mean? So, hold your horses. We'll get there in a second. Okay, so... We have... Right, we're going to put a cable there, and then an exporter above it. It's double exporting. No, wait a minute, that thing is looking at this thing. I'll tell you what, don't even look at it, you. Oh, and I never locked these drawers or used the keys on them. That's weird. Right, so we want our stack upgrade in the back here. And we want to tell it to export gunpowder. And then what we got in the high. No, what? No, don't export those. Put that over there. Jeez, right, take those out. No! No! No, I tell you, this one's for gunpowder. Jeez. There we go. Goodness me. Right, that's slowly filling up. A stack at a time. A stack at a time, I tell you. Let's go over here. No, that's the void. Right. Aha! There we go. Items are diminishing. 98% full. We need to put some upgrades on this thing, you know. And we're farming emeralds, sort of. So let's make an upgrade. And it stays at 10k there, which is interesting. Right, peeps, I'm so sorry for being so disconnected from chat and from my messages. But you can see everything's going a bit upside down for me at the moment. I mean, we've not made much progress, and we're finding problems that need solving. But that's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that we can play this game and solve problems, you know. Problem solving is fun. Okay, there we go. That needed to be done. Now we have space to go, hey, I have lots of things on me, and I don't really want them here. But let's not throw away everything. Some of this stuff probably needs to be kept around. Okay, that's looking better. Bat bag, don't want that. Sugarcane, off you go. Right, I need to craft up all of this stuff into water mills while I catch up on my messages, because I'm terrible. I'm terrible at being a streamer, I tell you. X, you're going to need more drawers, says Jay Clarkey. No message was truer than that one. We're going to need more drawers. Okay, so Googly Avalon is here with a donation saying you can craft googly eyes. Wow, really? Also, if you ask Quantum Quarries, you can get everything. And the answer is yes. You can also set filters and do Silk Touch / Fortune. Void miners are faster, but you need to do Quantum Quarry first. It's just a tip for the future. Okay, I'll tell you what, I've done the others before because of Hermit Pack, and we'll do that in the coming future. How about that? That gives me an idea, actually. That gives me an idea for Hermit Pack. My brain is rumbling with ideas. Watermill, hi. Let's type the rest of you in. Nope. There you are. Right, and then we were trying to make that, and we were trying to make that, and everything was going wrong, and now we've got one of those, which is amazing, because we're going to go here, we're going to go there, we're going to do that. Let's type in Ender Pearl quickly, though. Right, so we don't have an insane amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 66 of those, apparently, which means we can make a heck of a lot of these. Let's just make... Did it do it? I think it did it. Oh, there they are. Right, a whole stack. Amazing. Okay. Now we've got to make probably a stack of those. Done. Stack of them. I don't know how many of these we're going to get, but let's put our stoneburt in there. And yank those out. 3? What? I just made a whole stack of those redstone torches. Are you kidding me? Dude, where are the redstone torches at? I could have swore I just made a stack of those things. What is going on? Okay, apparently I didn't. Apparently I didn't make as many of these as I thought I did. So, that's all of our redstone torches. Well, we'll have to make those as well, I guess. 1, 2. Now I've made a tiny pile of red... What is going on? I need some sticks. The amount of crafting here is just nonsense. See, maybe even sticks and torches should be automated at this point. I don't know. Right, so make 4 stacks of sticks. Jeez, this is like newbie area now. 4 stacks of red. 1, 2. Nope. Now we're out of red. What? We're out of redstone? Jeez. That's bad. Well, we're going to dump everything we've got into this now. 24. How many water mills can you make for me? 15. That's better. Well, Cloud says 4 have been made. Oh, I thought it was a whole stack. Oh. Where'd that sugarcane come from, says Jay Clarkey. Right over here. So, Rocky, thank you for your donation. P Dunk MC has subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Apologies for the delay. Elizabethan is here. Didn't I read you out a second ago? I did, but it's now catched up and says has resubscribed for 6 months in a row. So thank you for half a year of support. Apparently, pre-purchasing 6 months makes it your 6-month anniversary. Oh wow! Oh, you've pre-purchased 6 months. Thank you for doing that. I had no idea that was a thing. But how generous of you. Thank you so much. I hope you continue to enjoy the next 6 months of streaming. I'll be here in 6 months. You guys know that. Come on now. You know I'll still be here doing my thing. Right, I think down here might be a good place to plop down and get this thing rolling, you know what I mean? So we're going to need some water buckets, and we're going to need some pressure plates as well. Yes, we will. Rocky Avalon is also here with a donation saying, also, compact your damn slime balls, says Tree. Ah, I could compact them. I might do that, but actually I think... Well, if I put it into a compacting drawer... Can a compacting drawer be part of one of those drawer controllers? Because then it would do just that, wouldn't it? It would do just that. Let's get another one of those exporters rolling, actually. Let's get coal hooked up down here, because this is going to be the infrastructure for the future. Right, and now we need an exporter from over here. We're going to nick one of these again. Let's not take one that's being used, though. That would be a bad idea. Okay, so that goes there. We set it to coal. Hi. I try to get a bit of coal. Apparently you've got to click on the front to do that. Cool. So now it'll put all the coal into there, although it'll do it a lot slower. But hey, it's working. Nozit's here with a tea reminder. Thank you, Nozit. Let's drink some tea. Right. Buckets. We need to put water in them. We've done that. Okay, now we need pressure plates. And we got 22. I got a feeling we might need a little bit more for this one, you know. Just got a hunch, just got a feeling. Let's clear that sucker. Bam. Make me a stack of those. Excellent. Right. We haven't done tree farming yet as well, you know. So much to do. You're never going to run out of stuff to do in Sky Factory, you know. Okay, so we will start just from below this corner, right? We're gonna treat that like our marker for the area. So I will put a pressure plate there and bring it. Is it kind of lagging? Oh, wait a minute. Let's walk on them. Sometimes when I walk on pressure plates in modded, the game starts lagging and it is like the worst. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go over to there. Right, so if I place down a water mill, we need water on all sides. And are we going to do this the super efficient way or the inefficient way? The super efficient way sounds better, you know, funny enough. Okay, so we put another one there, so that's got it on all sides. And then I think what we want to do is put another one there. Right, and then another water bucket here. I feel like there could be a better pattern to this. I wonder if that old sugarcane pattern would work on something like this. Who knows the sugarcane pattern? I don't think it would. Skullmaster says, I just realised what NIME stands for. I'm an idiot. I don't know what NIME stands for. I'm an idiot too then. Lord Bowser says, excuse me, I've automated the production of every item. My system keeps 256 of every single craftable item in its storage, and you say, never run out of things to do. I think I've run out, says Lord Bozo. Well, you're a much more experienced player than I am, clearly. And, you know, like, I'm someone who likes to play creatively as well. Like, we're playing a very linear play style here at the moment. Normally I like to build things that look cool and find funky ways of doing farms, which is something you'll definitely see in this series. You're going to see some funky farms, I'll tell you. But for me, that's what keeps the game interesting. I do like this idea of like automating absolutely everything, but I kind of like, I guess, that we're not there in one day, you know? Like the fact that it takes us a bit of time, I guess, means we're going to have a lot more fun, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's keep throwing these down. So I think... Oh, look, it fits the grid really well, actually. It does really well, doesn't it? Oh, this is a great little design. I like it. So if I put that there, this one will now be going... Right, that one's doing 14. Aren't they supposed to do 16? They are. 16, 16. So somewhere, is it there? I believe that is supposed to be a bucket of water. Booyah. Oh, look at that. 16 on all. Wow. That's a really cool layout. I like it. Wildkey says, hey Asuma, do you have any siblings? I have a brother and sister that I always mess with because I'm the oldest. Yeah, I got a younger sister. But I don't see her so much anymore because I've moved out. Living on my own now. And I've got to say, I love it. I think every day I walk into my kitchen and I'm like, yes, this is what I want. and now I've got it. Dude, we got a donation here. Noise in the ear from Pink... Ooh, Pink Path 35 saying, hey X, read to yourself. Well, I will read it to myself. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to fill up with some water. I love your message, buddy. I love your message. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I enjoyed reading that. That was nice. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. And of course, thanks for the donation and the contribution, the support. Hey look, I tried to craft an insane amount of these, and it just happens we're short by one, so we're doing the right thing here, and our grid power is going through the roof, I tell ya. It is going off the chart. Okay, we're going to have another one right here, and another one over there. Booyah. And then two more, no, three more. I see where the last three need to go. Okay, one in front of us, one over here, one over there, and with that everything should be 16. Look at that, very good. We just got to make one more and put it in. Sweet. So that is some superb grip power setup right there in what I believe is a 9x9 space. Very cool. Storm Smash says, X, light up down by the mills before you walk too far away and get creep. Oh goodness me, thank you for that reminder. We definitely need to do that. Also, these things don't appear to need a light source on top of them. I was actually going to put some torches on top of them, but looks like we don't even need that, you know. So, grid power is good. This thing will probably get bigger with time when we know we're not building stuff below it. And it's good enough for us to get going now, but we'll leave the one down below there for a while. X, take one from down below, says Darko. Actually, I'll do that as well. We'll pinch one from down below. Nice idea, Darko. Also, this one is less efficient, so it's actually going to generate more if it's up top. Yeah. So, I was thinking for a second then, we'll have less. Well, I guess if we crafted one more up here, we'd have more overall. But now we have 308 grid power. I feel like we have now done something really good today. Tay X Emily says, how's your day been so far? It's been great. I feel like today has been one of those days where I've been really quite productive with a couple of moments of like browsing the Minecraft Reddit, you know, like getting distracted, but I've got a lot more done than I thought I would, which is great, and it's given me time to think about what I want to do with the rest of the week. I love it when things go smooth and you start, like, you know, getting productive, because it just opens up the doors for you to do more things with your time. Alright, so let's chuck stuff back into here because it will take it now, won't it? Of course it will. Cuplex says, X, check the achievement book. You have done stuff after Ender Dragon. We haven't done the Ender Dragon? Oh, okay. Oh, I'll tell you what. We're not going to look further into the book because I'll tick it off once I've done the basics, you know. We've got to crack out some more of those basics. So there's some more things I could do here. I feel like it's time to start voiding eggs. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we need those cables. We'll get on top of the egg game now. That's what we're going to do. The old egg game. That's what I'm talking about. Right, so nothing... don't compare damage, don't compare MBT. And that actually would do all of them. I believe if we don't compare these, it would do every type of egg from that mod. I think I might be correct when I say that. Let's see what's happening. Let's type in egg. So down go the bone whites. It's still doing bone white. It's still doing... Oh, God, it's 16 at a time, isn't it? Now it's doing another one. Did you see it move? It's doing log. Okay. confirmed, it will get rid of every type of egg. So we'll do when we want to start keeping these, we'll keep them. But for now, we're going to get rid of every single egg in our system. Right, let's get back on track with our power, because I'd like to finish power and get that thing done today. That would be terrific. We need to craft upgrades, I believe. Oh my goodness me, we are out of redstone. We are low on redstone, correct me. Correct me? Correct me, please. Okay, right. I'm a little bit worried now because we need speed upgrades and they rely on redstone. I wonder if there's an interesting way to get a lot of redstone. I mean, hey, there's a way right there. If I type egg, we might want to keep some of these redstone chicken eggs, you know? Which ones are got... Is it gain 10? We want gain 10 on the eggs. If we see it, like, there's a gain 9. So we want to hold on to that. We're looking for gain 10. I saw some 10s a second ago. We might have more than less because they've been sitting there laying them for a while. Gain 9. Take those. Gain 10. Hello, gain 10. That's what I'm talking about. Let's type it. Let's make this easier for ourselves. Redstone. Okay. Saw it again. Gain 10. See, the problem is then you got to look around and where did it go to? Because we took some out of the stack. That is the problem. This is a good technique. Gain 10. Right, so we've got a load of gain 10s. That's what we want. So those ones, that one, and then the gain 8 and 9 can go back in. So we want to beef up this system up here. And I think what we will do... We don't have a basement area for this yet. We're still just pumping stuff into here and dealing with refined storage. That's fair enough. Right, I'm going to get some... actually what I want to do is basically do what we did here, right? Let's get these guys. Let's see if we've got some nesting pens. Man, so much stuff going on. So many distractions. Hi, I'd like to type that up there as well. Oh yeah, we automated it. Sweet. Can we get 10? We need more wheat. Which means... are we automating it up here yet? I never got round to doing that. So we've got to chuck loads of bone meal in the area down below. I think that's how we were doing it. Hey X, I'm just going to listen to you talk while I do my homework in another tab. Your voice is very soothing. Haha. Oh, thank you for the compliment. And good luck with your homework. Focus on your homework, man. Don't pay too much attention to me. I hope it's not maths, because we're going to start saying random numbers soon. No, I'm not going to do that. King Alex says, I enjoy this mod pack. I enjoy it too. It's great, isn't it? IVDK says, put the chicken poop in the trash can. Yeah, we're probably not going to use it for anything, are we? At least not anytime soon, it seems. Right, I could have swore we were going to change this system out or something. Anyway, it's doing its thing. There's no item collector here now, though, which is something to keep in mind. So we need to pop down and look at that again. So we can still work on our speed upgrades. We'll only be able to make a couple at a time is the problem. Let's also see... capacitors use redstone again. Redstone is bottlenecking us constantly. What is going on? What is going on? That is such a good question. Yeah, I probably need a better way of getting redstone at this point, don't I? But we're gonna try using the chickens, I think. So you can come with me. This guy over here, he can come with me too. Oi, hang on. We got nowhere to put ya. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, we got one spot. Dude, I've got quite a few of these. Maybe I should get rid of some of the not so good ones. I know that's kind of mean, but let's put your friend... Like, you go there. What's this guy's stats? Tier 2. You know, sorry to say it, but tier 2, not so good. Now peeps, just... if you could just do something for me, just you know, look over to your side. It's good to look away from the computer every now and then, you know. Rest your eyes. Just look over to the side, just for a little bit. Because nothing's happening here. Nothing's happening right now. You know? Nothing to worry about. Keep looking away! Don't be looking at that screen. Gotta rest your eyes, you know. Alright, welcome back. That's it. There you go. You did something nice for your eyes today. Well done. Okay. Oh, conveniently now we have space for the chickens. That's great. The background character says, I'll tell you what's going on. You're streaming. Okay, that was a bad joke. Well, it was truth, man. You were talking the truth from your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can't mess with that. So this thing, I think we're going to end up with like a block on the side, aren't we? And maybe we just pipe a cable. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do it the cheap way because we're struggling to get the power going. Why don't we just, you know, this thing's sitting here doing nothing. Why don't we get that thing hooked up? So we need an importer and then run a cable into the system. It's not the best way of doing things, but for now, I guess it would work, wouldn't it? Yoink! We'll take that. Mario says, oh my god, I laughed so hard. Don't laugh too hard, bad things can happen. Like, do you know what? Like, everyone knows what it's like to laugh until your sides hurt. I do love that feeling. But as you get older, it's a little bit more... I don't know, like, I laughed so hard the other day, it actually hurt my sides. Like, not just an expression, I mean, like, I went, oh, I don't want to laugh anymore, this aches. Oh, that was funny. Obviously. It certainly wasn't unfunny. I mean, it'd be a bit weird if I were laughing until my sides hurt at something that was unfunny. I mean, that would just be strange. Wait, says Epic Gamer. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the epic reminder. Was that it? Apparently that was it. We only got a stack and a bit. We need to move the wheat up here as well, really, don't we? That's what we need to do. Okay, so those things... I mean, we could do a little bit of bone meal and autocrafting and get it to make wheat based on how much bones are in the system. That's the kind of thing I wanted to do with the cobblestone, is make these little systems. I guess making those little systems right now ain't the end of the world, are they? Here's another thing I was going to do, by the way. I was going to tidy this up. Oh, yes, I was. That was the plan. Or the pran, as a certain someone might say. Okay, let's see if we've got more of those oak fences. Yes, we do. Excellent. Let's put these things on our list, by the way, because we now got more jobs to do. We got to dispose of junk. We have to add more drawers, and now we need wheat farm. These are all things for the list. Every stream we add more to the list, and never goes anywhere. I see you guys putting your Iskau emotes in chat. Iskau got partnered. How cool is that? Totally deserves it. Happy for him. He's a great... I tell him every time I talk to him, I think, you were made to be a streamer / YouTuber. I hope one day he'll be a full-timer, because he'll love it. Right. It's time to use the Strength 10 chickens. We're going to make them grow, peeps, into mega laying redstone chickens that are going to supply our base with all the redstone that we need. Also, while I do these other jobs, I'm not really rushed to get power too much. Like, we're not terribly bottlenecked by this situation here, so I think we should focus on little things like the wheat farm. Now, eventually, I think I'm going to move this stationary area somewhere else, because this thing has been a pain. Then again, that thing is kind of simple to move away. Yeah. Let's move this away and keep this... Right, okay. I like it. Let's build another little platform. Let's build another... Let's do some building, man. I know it's just placing cobblestone, but I like building. Okay, we will go for... We could go for spruce. Some spruce wood on the floor. Oh, dark oak. Actually, yeah, let's go with dark oak on the floor. Zag is for the underneath, so let's make another Celtic platform. That's with cobble. So we'll grab some of that. Why do we have just 2k cobble? That makes me think that this doesn't have an upgrade. It doesn't. But any other cobble in the system... Bear with me a second here. Like, hey, I didn't get any cobble, thanks. So if we have 2k cobble, what happens when I put in more cobble? I kind of expected there to be more than that, because we chuck things back into the system a lot. Right, is this thing now doing... Oh man, just like that. That was all we needed to do. And we can put so many different types of things here now as well. Excellent. Okay, so that thing's running. We've got to make more seeds. But, dude, we're in like hyper-productive mode today. Jay Clarkey says, X, have you seen EFO's Project Ozone and his Islands idea? What do you think about it? If not, you should check it out. I mean, EFO's the kind of player you can rely on to do something cool, right? To do something cool in the game. And... I've watched the first 6 episodes or something, but I haven't been keeping up. mainly because I'm a terrible learner from from watching other people. So I watch a bit and then I feel like I don't know what's going on. Now, if it's vanilla Minecraft, I understand it inside out, but when it comes to the modded stuff, man, like, you know, we're using this mod and we're doing that and we're using the what's it madoodle with the thingy-mabobber, and I'm like, what planet is this? What are we doing? What's going on right now, you know? Anyway, let's count. Let's do some counting. So that's good. Oh, we need to do 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be our platform. Then we're going to wrap this around. And it lags a little bit with every block that we place. We need torches. And we probably need a diamond wand, wouldn't you say? Do you know what? When it's only too high, I don't think you need to bother that much. I like the subtle drums in the background of this song, says Rocky Avalon. I like them too, man. They're a little bit like Persian or like deserty, you know. And I like that. They are very subtle, aren't they? I'm now giving them my attention. Okay, that's looking great. Now we need more cobble, which I did have, and I just nudged my mic. Sorry about that if it gave your ear a strange sound. Let's grab this thing. Minor Dog says, hey X, don't forget to use the Builder's Wand. In this case, we don't really need to use it. Ollie says, X, make an unbreakable mattock from Tinkers for your farming station. If you make it entirely out of paper, you have 5 modifiers. You can make it unbreakable with reinforcements instantly. Yes, but we would need to use our Tinker's Smeltery, and actually that's not going to be much of a bother. It's set up enough to do that. So you want me to make a mattock? Instead of the diamond hoe, right? When that hoe breaks, is there any other benefits to using the mattock? You know, because I could make an unbreaking hoe. Like, why not? But obviously there probably is some other reason. Otherwise you wouldn't be telling me. I'm just thinking out loud. Dude, what am I trying to do? I'm getting distracted. Let's keep this going, man, because we have been so productive today. Also, 1,250 people watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Feel free to let me know in chat where you're from, if you're from YouTube or from Twitch. And if you haven't hit that follow button already, be sure to do so. We're approaching 100k, man, 100k followers. I'm not one for milestones. I've said this many times before. I'll get on board and celebrate a bit of a milestone. But milestones always make me think, yeah, 100k is kind of cool. But what's really cool is that every other day we come on here and stream and have a good time, you know? That's the cool bit, not the 100k bit. Rocky Avalon says, use the automatic deconstructor. I don't know what that is. Lots of people from YouTube. Twitch isn't good as YouTube, says Potato. So you're from a potato, wow. Ubi Fan is here from Twitch and Ulav as well. Thanks for tuning in. I always feel it's crazy when people only know me on Twitch and not on YouTube, because I've done YouTube for so much longer. I always talk about that though, don't I? Right, we're going to use the dark wood in here. So I'd say it's about 90% YouTube and 10% Twitch, which makes a lot of sense because I announce my streams on YouTube and everyone comes over here. So to all the Twitch people, hello, to all the YouTube people, man, got some good videos coming your way. Just saying that I had a good day of recording today and yesterday. I love it when the recording goes well, you know, and you get stuff done. So our platform over here is going to be made out of this stuff, but we kind of want to turn it into a farm pretty quickly, right? So if we put the cactus farm over here... now I want to put a block below for sand. Yep. That looks really odd. Also, the noises in my ear are happening, and we gotta reply to those noises in the ear, you know what I mean? Dude, use that tool. That tool be better. Except I wanted to keep that block. Let's just use that space there for the sand. I'm going to need sand on it, aren't I? That's why we're placing blocks down here. Cool, and then we'll put the cactus on top. In fact, best way to do it, just rip this stuff out right now, and it'll probably actually end up in there. Lord Bosa says, hey X, can you do a face reveal at 10 billion subscribers? Sure, I'll do it then. You know, 10 billion, alright then. I think by the time, I think in the event of there being 10 billion subscribers, I think there's a glitch on YouTube, do you know what I'm saying? I think the chances of actually 10 billion people subscribing are not as impossible as you think, because YouTube can mess up, can't it? You know? I'll wake up one day and I'll go, oh no, I should never have said that, because YouTube has bugged out again. So, Marilyn Miner has resubscribed for 11 months in a row saying, how are the house renovations going? To be fair, most of it's sort of done, you know, ish. Like, it'll be done as much as it's done kind of thing. I ain't got any big plans really to change anything else at the moment. It's all just kind of like, everything's like good or working. I kind of need to clear the garage out. That's a job. But other than that, not a lot. Just little bits here and there that don't seem to need to be done anytime soon. You know what I mean? Okay, so that clips those three. This one clips those. And then we need one over here. It looks kind of odd because there's going to be 3 for all of those. And we've actually upgraded the amount of cactus we're going to be farming here. Now this bit in the middle is where we'll put the collector and we'll put the chest below it as well. So now what I'm going to do is pick those up, get them ready to be moved. Where is that chest? It's right there. Sweet! Okay, now we need some cactus and sand. Major says Asuma is hyping his face up so much he's probably a model chat. No, I am not. I'm not the one doing the hyping, man. Like, I'm not the one who goes on about it. Jeez. There's always someone asking and I'm just answering, you know. I'm answering the questions. I mean, the people want answers, so I'm just giving it to them, you know. Marilyn Miner says, you should give us a tour of the new recording space at some point. I think if I do, it needs to come along a little bit. Like, oh, why did I only pick up 2 cactus? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of cactus. Yeah, like, the recording space isn't ever going to be, like, fancy like anyone else does it. I don't, like, throw loads of money at anything. But right now what I want to do is get a few more noise dampening things around the desk. And... wait a minute, is that stuff sand? Because that cactus was growing like crazy then. Did you see that? Dude, no, it's sand. Why is it growing so fast? That thing over there is affecting it, right? Probably. Let's do the next one. Okay, so we want mechanical users. Now, I deliberately did this so that we could have a little grid like so. Put that in the middle, you know. How do we want to do this efficiently over on this side is what I'm thinking. Epic Gamer says wheat. Oh, a few people have been saying wheat. Oh, wheat as in go and pick up the stuff that you're wasting, you fool. You're right. I've probably wasted a lot. Oh no. We got a problem. Let's get all of our buckets gathered up together. Yikes. Cactus will throw on the ground, and I think we got the wheat. And that'll probably follow it. Yeah, it's following us. We got a pet seed and cactus. And now this thing will zap it up, you know. Dude, that thing is wrecking house on the cactus right there. That's cool. Stands, not sands, says Lord Bozo. Absolutely, let's make sure we don't fail that one. But we've got to craft it, so we need some sand. Right, inventory is a wreck. No surprise. In goes the wheat. Why do we need wheat? Because we want to make some things that require it, like nesting pens. Actually, I want to make 6 of those, first of all. Let's do just 10. Make as many as you can. That'll do. Alright, so we got... oh my goodness me, how far behind am I? Elarufrost777 has subscribed. I butchered your name. It looks like a cool name. I'm sorry for getting it wrong. Tree is here with a donation saying you got a buffer of gunpowder at your mob farm filling up your storage system. Put that on your to-do list. Say what? A buffer of gunpowder. Did an item just fly out of that thing or what? This thing's empty, man. I've got a buffer of gunpowder at your mob farm filling your storage system. I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean by a buffer of gunpowder. As always, though, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Is this thing full right now? Is that, like, I don't know. Stack limit is 416. No, it's not full. So that thing will just keep filling up. Although this thing keeps, like... ooh, let's cancel all that's not, you know, doing its thing. Also over here, hi, distractions. Hey, nesting pen, we need that. 7, I only needed 6. Well, that'll do. These little chickies need to grow up. Okay, let's throw down another 6 that all have strength 10, or what was it? The other one that was 10 is the one that's more important, because then they lay 3 redstone at a time. Jay Clarkey says, what What to want to make things when do want them now? Okay, not quite sure 100% what you're saying there. Right, let's catch up on these messages. NHP Techie has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Also, Born Slapstick, thank you for your subscription. Worn In Monster, appreciate it. And also, no, wait, this is a donation. Sorry, The Danger Dan. Man, oh, you're making me stumble and fumble with your crazy names. The Danger Dan, thank you for the donation, says, you're making writing unit tests a little bit more bearable. What are unit tests? Tell me about the unit tests and why they are not bearable. But appreciate the donation, man. I'm glad you're enjoying what we're up to today. I'm enjoying it. We're going to put a torch on each of these just because... Ow! Flying to cactus. Right. How are we going to do this then? I think maybe just make... We've got 4 on that side, so we've got 4, 4. How can I do this? I don't think we can really do it that interestingly, you know? Leolair says, you know, X, your favourite method of introducing new music is exposure. When it makes sense to, and that message has gone off the screen, which really sucks because I wanted to read the rest of that. Leah, send that to me on Discord so I can read it later, because it just went off the screen and I wanted to know what it said. Also, I can't have used all of that dark oak already, right? I probably threw it back into my storage system, knowing me, right? Hang on. I'm butchering this. Let's grab that. And let's turn it into the one we want to use, which is that one. Bam. I also like that it doesn't mix with the sand. It just looks ridiculous. So we are going to put a row of water there, then a row of sand, water, sand. It's not going to be terribly interesting, I know. In fact, what I might just do is put the sand on the outside, which is going to drive you mad, because then you're going to look at it and think, well, why don't you just leave one more in the middle? But we need back-to-back mechanical users here. These guys, like, they are causing some issues, I reckon. This stuff grows too quickly. Okay, and somewhere here there's a water source. See you later. Ah, that's so much better. That's gone now. Bam! Give it a zap. We got a donation here, noise in the ear, from Phil71994 saying, I moved to my first home, my first own home 14 months ago, and to this day my bedroom looks like after 2 days, and my office room is more of a storage room. The living and dining room looks even better than before. A little tip, just don't stress it. Do what you feel like. I'm not stressing it at all, man. Don't worry about me. The house is all good. There was definitely a period though of like trying to get something done every day and stressing out a bit, like, you know, that I could do more or whatever, but like it's all sort of like everything's kind of good now, you know. I can do more. There's little jobs here and there, but nothing needs doing immediately. And I got a list of stuff, and like every now and then I get something off the list done. But dude, appreciate the donation, man. Thank you for letting us know about your situation. Take a day to do your bedroom. You'll appreciate it, man. Like, where you sleep is an important place because you sleep a lot in life, and you want to take care of your sleeping place, you know, your resting place. Right, we've got 5 of these. We're going to go and put them in place. So they would be at that height there. The first 5 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. They shouldn't need configuring. They should remember. And then in goes the other ones. Bam, right. So that's that bit sort of done, I guess, right? Let's put a torch on it just in case. We need 3 more mechanical users though. It's not Snand, everyone's telling me. Jeez, I've made a mistake. I've done it again. There's the Snand. We'll sort it out. Don't you worry. Although you probably should worry, because I'll probably mess it up again. What? Okay. Now we need those. 1, 2, 3. Then we need them. 1, 2, 3. Now we need those. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Right. We've actually been pretty productive today, I think. It's gone pretty well so far. Austin Cotterell says, hey X, I missed a couple of streams. How are the plants growing so fast? Ah, we have something magical and special in place. Generic click, right click, random slot. Right click, random slot. No, they didn't save. They didn't save. Dude, it's this thing down here. It is called Well, that is a growth crystal too, but Walia says no. No, you must not know the name of this block. So that was the thing that we did. Nozit says snand, not snand. It's snad. Oh, and I say snand. Oh, I get it. I do that, don't I? Huh. Snand. Yeah, I said that. I think I was recording with Ren. See, this is a problem in my brain, man. Like, oh, it was snand. No, wait. What is it? Snad. Oh, jeez. I was recording with Ren, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is snad. And sorry, I said snand, and I think he even said, oh, what? Like, you know, snad. And why do I bother trying to tell a story? Why do I even bother? This wouldn't be right-click, would it? It'd be left, but it wouldn't matter. So generic click on the left should harvest it every time. So these didn't save their configuration. I thought that was the thing that they did. Cool. So now we want to do the wheat farm, right? The wheat farm. X, are you planning on doing something with the villagers? Says Cyrus. Not actually. Not on our immediate plans, or haven't really thought about that, but the answer's kind of no. I haven't even thought about doing something with villages. And we can't really add too many projects to the list at the moment. Let's go see if there's room for some more of these amazing chickens. There is. They've hatched. They're having a great time. I asked them. They said they were having a great time, okay? We should put a chest down and just put those eggs in there for now, because none left in the system, y'all. You see that? We got no eggs. We got rid of them all. Crazy. Who would do such a thing? Okay, in you go. In you go, redstone eggs. Epic Gamer says, hey X, if you put a chicken with the grown chicken in the nests, do they grow quicker? I don't know. I do not know if they do or they don't. Let's get some of those upgrades, though, for the redstone made. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. Alright, so we've got those two in. We need to do wheat next. Let's go dismantle this thing down here. And we're going to use a little bit of exporting magic for this one as well. We'll take you as well. Thank you. Did I put that there? Not sure if I did or not. Right. There's also a log fella down here. He's got loads of logs on him. Let's head back up top. Naphanite says, I got my angel ring working. I believe I can fly. If you've got an angel ring, you probably can fly. Right, so we're going to put the wheat farm. It just needs to be like a grid of dirt. And how many mechanical users do I want to do? This thing don't even need, like, maybe we'll make like a little multi-patch thing over here. Here's what we'll do. We will put... We're going to need a bunch of things. Where's the mechanical user, first of all? I'm actually going to keep this one, like, small. We're going to do a one-block farm for now. So break that. We need our dark oak again, which is there. And we need some water. We need that water to go in that space. I should have done this the other way around, and I will. Because otherwise I'll make a mistake. Use the tier 2 growth crystal to the wheat farm. It grows super fast. You don't even need bone meal, says I love cats. In all big letters. In fact, that's not I love cats. That's I love cats. There's an imposter in chat. Jeez. What is going on? Right, so we're gonna do it that way then. Okay, so if I put, because the cactus is clearly getting some sort of crazy growth hormone thing going on. Right, we'll put that there. We'll hoe it. Okay, now we'll put our dark oak next to it. And there. Right, water. Hey, stay hoed. Okay, and this thing's just going to grow, right? It's just going to grow. Well, why don't I put this here? Is what I'm thinking now. Right? Yeah, why don't I just leave that there? Well, that's kind of convenient. Oh, I think I had this idea a while ago, actually. Well, let's just break that for now. I actually had this idea a while back. I think the cactuses are going to need, like, after a while, we're just going to have to stop that thing from running. Okay, so we can also put potatoes on there, I believe. Let's think about other things now that grow like that. Do we have potatoes? We do. Do we have beetroot? We don't have no beetroot. Do we have carrots? we got them. Let's put some potatoes and carrots down, you know. Why not? It'll farm them. That's all we've got to do is just throw things down here and this block takes care of it. Not sure if I like that. I feel like that takes away a little bit of a challenge. Like, it'd be nice if this just worked on maybe mystical agriculture and then we had to come up with some other way for the other ones. But, you know, it's doing it now. It's there. We'll let it do its thing. And we'll worry about it another day. I Love Cats says, I love having an imposter. It makes me feel special. It does, doesn't it? Big Merc says, bananas! I just woke up to see I missed most of the stream. Guess I'll catch the rest on the second channel. Dude, we have been productive today, man. You have missed quite a few things, to be fair. But no worries, no worries. Right, we need to now get a importer and that cable. I do have the cable on me. So this thing's going to go further along. And it's going to import from there. Right, let's bring you over here, sucker. Oh, a little bit of lag. What height is that? I feel like that's one lower. That looks more like it, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. So now it will import from that chest. PDunkMC says, by the way, thanks for saying my username right. Some people take quite a few tries. That's me all over, young man. Young man, why do I say that so much lately? That is me all over. I am always getting names wrong. And apparently I got this one right, so I'm good at something. I'm good at getting that one name right. Let's put these things in here because they're useful. Okay, let's have a look at our list again. So, well, we've done a wheat farm. That's taken care of. Excellent. We've actually done auto-crafting for item collection now. And we've done that. I didn't even think about it. We just did it. Cool, we got stuff done. That we don't really need to worry about. Automate sand. Let's have a go at that now. So we're going to have to start using this power system. Let's get some conduits together. Let's get a capacitor or two in place. I can make a capacitor bank. Let's just make one for now. Just one. I know it's not a lot, but we also need some conduits. We got energy conduits, 5k at a time. I think that'll do for now. We can swap them out later. Mother Yackle says, old man assumer calls others young man to assert age status. I don't think there's quite as much psychological analysis behind it like you've just given us there. But it's just, I can't remember what it's from, but it's from like a TV thing where the joke is that someone always goes, young man, or whatever. Oh my god, as I say it now, it's becoming a bit more vivid. I think it might be from, oh my goodness me, what is it called? Harry something. The comedian. I forget his other name. And they got a skit anyway, where the women in it always go, young man. And it sticks in my head and it cracks me up. And then recently I've just been calling, in Sky Factory, I've been calling Ren young man. I don't know why. It just started happening. And yeah, because of that, I guess. I don't know, I just it's becoming a word that's like, you know, different words come and go into your vocabulary. Before I knew Iskall, you'd never hear me say G's. You know what I mean? But now I say it all the time. I can't help myself. I'm a fiend for the G's. Right, there we go. Bam, making power. Let's make a couple more of those capacitors. We would need just 2 more. Thank you very much. Boom! We got it. Mother Yackle says, oh, I know, I was just making it funny. I'm not very good at fun. No, I knew you were being funny. I was just also explaining the situation a little bit. Now, I want that bar to be in the middle, you know. Like, I can't have no capacitor bank without a bar in the middle. So the first one we place is that one. Then we place this one. And this one over here. Bam! Right, so that's temporary, but that's going to store some power. And then we can move that power somewhere else. We could potentially power this. Oh, what we need to do is pump it underground. So the network of power goes underground. I think what we're going to end up doing is put a dimensional transceiver there. So for now, you can get angry with me, okay? You can get upset because... Oh, wait a minute, do that. Bam! How many of those did... Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Wait, how does that thing get power? It doesn't need it. Oh, okay. No, I think it took the right cables when I did that. because as you can see, it comes all the way back over here. Let's pinch that one then. So we don't need those anymore. So what we're going to do is some disgusting, ugly, temporary wiring. You can all complain, I know. I know it's horrible. We'll move it later, don't you worry. But this thing is going to go up there. It's going to snake over here a little bit. Then it's going to go underneath that. Bam. Right, and that is disgusting, I know. But it's working, look, we're getting power to it. Excellent. This is panic music, says Velociraptor. It is panic music. It's music of the moment. You've got to get the thing done. And it's the epic showdown. Why oh, I did that a while ago. And I forgot about it. Cool, well that's that fixed. How far did it back up? Quite a bit, but not a terrible amount. Why would sugarcane be in there? Don't understand. Loving this song, X says Reikoke Imutu. It's a good song, isn't it? It's a good one. Make an Emeradakit crystal armor. Some of the best in the game, says Andy Uni. I got no need to do my... I haven't even enchanted my armor. We safe up here. Ayakal says, assume I get a blaze chicken and name it 420 Blaze It. Jeez, I'm not going to get a blaze chicken and we're not going to call it that. Oh, that's silly. Right, let's get some more eggs in here. Did I not plant down like a second batch of them? I thought that would be a thing that I would have done. Dude, so many redstone chickens. We could leave them in this pen, right, and pick up the redstone with a item collector, as opposed to just having them in the nesting pens, because like that's a whole layout. That's a good point. Why would I keep them in the nesting pens? If I keep them in a little pen like this, I could probably even breed them together, right? And they would make super babies, or maybe you have to use their egg system. Anyway, I've just picked up a fair amount of redstone. This right here is going to work. What we're going to do now, though, I think, is spend some of that redstone and make a speed upgrade. Yeah, we'll take those, we'll make some more. So here's what I'm thinking. We need lots of these, and we've got to craft some of those. Let's make another 6. And you've got to go in there. Cool, right, we got 12 of those. So here's the dealio. We now got the grid power to do the upgrading. So this one, if we look at the rate at which these things have been filled up, it kind of looks like it's struggling to get water there. A stack upgrade might help this. I didn't think that was a thing. In fact, I seem to remember us checking it and realizing it wasn't a thing. So let's see if that's going to make a difference. I mean, I don't know if we can really tell. In fact, we might want to use that on both accounts. Oh, I do have them. Here's the thing. What were we just looking at, actually? We're looking at firewater. Right, so firewater is not getting picked up by the stack. I think this thing might distribute by the stack. So if you put a watering can on this, it fills it up instantly. If you put it in water source, it doesn't. And I think it does the same thing here. I think it lets it get the whole thing instantly. So that's going pretty fast, doing a good job. Now what we want to look at is what's going on up here. I mean, we got... everything is pretty much full. That's nice to see, because we're using power over here. Yep, we're using power. So, this system looks pretty good, you know. We'll put in 6 there, then 3. Right, so now that thing can go a bit faster, so can this one. And I think that's all we need to do, really. Kind of feels like that's all that needs to be done right now, because obviously the system is efficient at the moment. Angry Canine says, I hope all your neighbours are respectful and considerate of the fact that there are others living nearby, unlike the person across the street from me. I've never actually wanted to beat someone more than this guy. Have you ever tried talking to them? Like, I don't know, maybe a conversation could change things, but I'm quite fortunate, actually. Where I moved, absolutely fine, no problem with anyone around here. It's all good. It's all good in the hood, literally. It is literally all good in the hood. I can say that and mean it now. Alright, I just had an idea. So, I'm exporting at the moment to these things individually. What if we actually... Right, I'm going to break the system temporarily. We're going to pinch you. And your stack upgrade. Oh, that's interesting. So, if I put this here... Right, I don't have cobble on me. These are the 2 things that we want to export. So we put them in here. And we give you that. Now, is it going to do both, and is that actually going to go into the system? Because that makes our life a lot easier all of a sudden. So now I should be able to add these, and they won't put items in until I select them here. We need to do our keys as well, man. I need to find my keys and put them in my bag. Keys are good, you know. Why have I got like a lump? Like, why have I allowed this to happen? Why? Only I could do this, except that there is a lump of blocks between me and this every single time. Illuferos, thank you for the tea reminder. I'm going to have a sip of my tea then. You should have put cactus in the storage drawer. You have 5k. Great idea. But we'll start with slime balls and we'll follow up with bones. So down here we go. Ow. That makes sense actually. Oh, I've derped. Oh no, you put in so much of it. Jeez, we need all of that gone, unfortunately. Wow. Slimes? Yep. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I was supposed to... Actually, that's wrong. I'm not supposed to have that. I'm supposed to have gunpowder. Oh, wow. My inventory right now is a complete mess, isn't it? Okay, so what was the other thing that I wanted? Bones! Quick! Get rid of that! No! Oh, there we go. Right, now I've got to move these items up top. Oh, they come up through blocks for me. What do I look like right now? Some sort of coal beast. This is amazing. I should put loads of like rainbow dye colour things down there and it'd look brilliant. It'd look absolutely brilliant. Right, there we go. So hopefully we're unloading some of the work from this poor little sucker over here. Let's have a look at you. 94k, wow. But now the stuff will go in here. So we've got another exporter, but we've already got another one around here doing its job. Look, I'm picking up all the redstone, man, and the chicken poop. Jeez. I think we should probably export the chicken manure as well. So what is that for? That's for golden boots. Let's export the chicken manure. I don't know how much is in the system, but let's get rid of all of it, because it kind of sucks. Over here, chicken. 4k chicken manure. Off you go. See you later. Lock the storage drawers just in case, says Shane Slats. That's the other thing I wanted to do, wasn't it? I wanted to get my keys, man. Quantify key and the drawer key. We're going to put those in our little chest thing. Make a 4k disc, says I love cats. We will... Ooh, that's not working. No, wait. Oh, like that. Right, now here's the thing. Have I assumed that this would work? Oh no, I never put... Okay. Okay, jeez. What a derp. Can you export those, please? It's happening. Look at that, peeps. It's happening. Eminav says, upgrade the drawer capacity. It can handle the items. Yes, that is the next thing on the list. So, let's type in upgrade. And look for the emerald one. Right. How many emeralds do we have in our system? Because we are officially farming them round the clock. Well, that's good, but I also need those. Which means I also need those. Which means I need them, and then I'll need something else. So now I need some of them. Jeez, it never gets easy. Poor old X, eh? Right, 2 of those. Thank you very much. We only want 2 right now. 1, 2. So, let's go chuck those things in there. Make a golden bag of holding, says Silver Wolf. I kind of like this thing at the moment. I think it's cool. In fact, no, I don't want to do that because this thing, if I lose this bag, the items will be like I won't lose the items, you know, because it's a ender chest type bag. Right, there we go. Look at that. Aha, that one needs an upgrade as well, actually. Well, then it's back to the drawing board doing all of this. Half one is not the one I was after. Does holding down shift make it freeze? It does. I learnt something. If I hold down shift, that stays there. Did any of you ever know that? I feel like we just learned a modded thing. You hold down shift and it don't change. Huh. Wow, that's cool. Well, that's... Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, wouldn't I just... Right, okay. We'll make another 4, apparently. 4 of those. Okay, then some of them. In fact, just 1 for now. That'll do. So, let's pick out something we're like... I don't know, where the items are moving around, because you can use different ones. Anything going to jiggle about? Like, that's jiggling about. You can see it jiggling, right? Hold down shift, and it stays there. And that chest looks amazing. Jungle chest. I would like one of those. So, Nappa Knight says no. Command Block Guy says I did at one point, then you forgot. Or remembered, I don't know. Looks like probably most of you did know. Oh well. I learnt something today, hey. Cool, right, let's get more of that stuff in here. But that's gonna be the generator behind it as well, right? And how many items is this thing storing? I know you can see, but do I have to use that? Aha, look, 108k now. Right, and hopefully those things are being moved over nice and easy. Let's go check on our discs again, see what they're saying. Down to 81.9, excellent. First Lady says you can make the max amount possible with a hotkey as well. The max amount possible. Not quite, because you shift click. Oh yeah, you shift click to make a stack. Oh, I guess maybe max amount is more than a stack, is what you're saying. Right, some of these things. Right, so I think what we really need to do is make sand. Let's chuck a few more things in here though. Let's tidy this up now. Yeah, I can pull these things out when I need them. Food. Aha, one thing we should really do right now. Oh, I know exactly how to do this as well. So let's get an item collector. We got one right there. Let's get an importer. Craft one. And that might take a second. So we'll also get a cable. And bam, we got a noise in my ear. Did I actually tell that to craft? Sometimes I don't by mistake. There we go, right. So with those things, and again, more inventory cleaning here is a good idea. That rhymed, that was amazing. The buckets I should probably keep in my backpack. Sweet. Let's put those things in there. Wow, this is looking so clean. Right, so what we're going to do over here... Oh my goodness me, the redstone. This was such a good idea and a great way to get lots of redstone quickly. We're going to do the last of these crazy chickens over here. They are crazy, I can confirm it. And then what we're going to do is put that there. Put this underneath. Oops. Don't fall out, chickens. Don't fall out. This is such a great way to get results. I've just realised that the nesting pens slows you down a bit, right? It makes you think a little bit more, I don't know. You're thinking about having less chickens. Whereas with this, dude, we should make like a chicken dimension and just go ham on them. Like, just give them crazy amounts of like space to generate resources. Cool. Anyway, let's focus on this. So there it is. Somewhere here, there's a cable to connect it to. Bam. Okay, so now what we should see happen is... Is it import? Yes, it's importing it. Sweet. You can take the cable as well, because we're done with that. Minecraft, he says, X, right-click on the search bar and refine storage, and JEI to clear the search. Oh, that'll be something I forget, but it's a great tip. Also, why Pigman go swimming? I guess they don't have water pools in the Nether, do they? He loves it. He wants to go for a swim. He's never seen water before. Jeez, right. Let's go over here, up there, bam. And let's type that in. So, blah, 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 blah. Bam, cleared. Amazing. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We got a donation here, noise in the ear, from Bubba, 33033, says, please don't read out loud unless you decide you want to. Okay. That's awesome, and I would love to read that out loud. That's a great thing. Can we get in chat? Can we get like a... I don't know what would be the right sort of response, but let's say a pat on the back. Right, I want to see some pats on the back for Bubba here, and this should be shared. He says, I'd really like to thank you. After watching you play Minecraft and listen to your thoughts and ideas for the last year, I've been able to quit smoking and eat healthy. Thanks. Dude, like, you're more than welcome, and like, well done. That's great. Keep that going, man. Don't let go of that. You know, like, you've taken control and you made a great decision. Let that be something to build on for you. That's awesome. Pat on the back. You're getting a round of pat on the backs from people in chat there, because that's great. That really is. And you know, I've got to say thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. But I'm glad I heard your message as well. That's awesome. I'm really pleased to hear that, man. That's made my day. That's made my day to hear that you're eating healthy and you're off the cigarettes. That's really good. That's awesome, dude. I think on that note of positivity, it would make it a great time for us to actually end this one, because we have done like a lot of stuff today. It kind of feels like nothing big or new has popped up, but we've done so much good work here in the world, and looking forward to another stream, which will be in 2 days from now. And at some point I've got to do Britannia as well, I do remember. But I don't think that'll be the next one. I don't feel like I'm quite ready for that. Anyway, peeps, massive thank you to everyone who has donated, subscribed, resubscribed, cheered, and followed as well. Thank you, all of you, and thank you to everyone hanging out in chat. It's now that time of the stream where I call you all to arms. That didn't sound right. It's a call to arms, I believe is the saying. We're going to do a raid on another channel, so hang on. I'm going to see who be streaming and see who we're going to raid. Interesting. False is live. I haven't raided False in a while. She's playing on vanilla. I was recording with False earlier as well, which was pretty cool. So I'll send you all over to her, and she's playing some vanilla Minecraft, so I hope you enjoy it. And thank you for watching the stream. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.